Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to my channel. If you're here for the first time, welcome. My name is Victor Sanchez, and if you've been here 2 or 3 times, thank you guys for just supporting me. So today I'm out here just in front of my house here in California, and I had a few subscribers ask me, what is a day life in Mexico? And it's kind of hard to describe, and I didn't really want to like paint a picture of, okay, I'm going to the Malecon and having a cup of coffee and walking around, because that does happen, but not like every day. So what I want to show you guys today is what is a day in Mexico for my life. Every day is different, but if you guys want to take a look into what it's like in my life, please stick around. And I'm not sure if I'm going to continue to make these videos, but if you guys like it, you let me know if you would like to see more in the future. So all right, guys, with no further ado, stick around and see what a day of life is in Mexico. And thank you for watching. Last night it rained really hard. Actually had some water come into the house a little bit, but I'm gonna get this skirt, just upload it, and then I have to put up the tinaco. I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna go to Walmart. So oh man, check this out. The rain was so hard. Interesting. That's pretty hard. We're gonna see if there's actually cows back here. This morning there were some cows, but all right, they're all gone. Typically around this time, I just go to my pops and just go have a coffee. So come and join me. So you have to close this gate because hooves here. And now that I have these palm trees, don't eat the palm trees. I gotta close this up. I was actually having a hard time finding my cap, but I finally found my cap. And then my dad texted me and said, hey, we need tortillas. And to be honest with you, I don't know where the tortillas are right here in San Nicolas. So we're gonna try to find it. The road the house, my house is on is the suckiest one. But in time we'll also have this stone road or rock road. Hey, rocky road. This is a rocky road. Anybody want rocky road? And the rain was so crazy. There's a stream right here to the right. Look at this tree. Dragged it. I'm gonna have to get underneath it. Alright, took that one out. Everything's full of mud. I'm gonna ask for tortillas in here. Buenos días. ¿Tiene tortillas? I got my tortillas. Earlier I took out that branch. I wanted to check if anything happened because I hit that branch pretty good. So I'm just gonna take my tortillas to my pops. He lives in the next town that way. Oh, this is not normal. It's here for that, but that's a lot of water. A road between my dad's community and my community. So we both have to kind of come into the town a little bit before we actually can visit one another. I think eventually there's going to be a road on the top. At the very top we can go around the other way. But for now I have to go down to the town where the roads are pretty beat up and come to his place. But yeah, everything's pretty flooded. Check this out. I have fun. Early in the morning, I don't know if you can see it from here, but there's some guys walking. They come every morning and they go to different places to work. So, but most of them just walk. See here? Buenos días.
¿Cómo amaneciste?
Bien, bien.
¿Así para dormir?
So I just talked to my dad. We're going to be going to do several things in Vallarta. I think we're going to go Home Depot. We're going to go to another place to buy a gas tank for my house. Some electrical cable for my brother and some other things. So hopefully it's not too long. Oh, by the way, this is my pop's house. They got the swallows. Most of the year, it's kind of weird. I thought they migrated. this is my pop's house. I'm not going to show you the outside just for security reasons, like I said, for my pop. But this is his home. This used to be my mom's. And this is the living room. That's his kitchen over there. He has an upstairs. I'm not going to go upstairs. He has upstairs. Then he has, this is like his TV room. Check this out. It's huge. And he has a small patio. He doesn't have much of a yard here in this house. But this is basically his second house. A lot of people in Mexico have two homes. And these are his doggies. Yeah, the parrot over there, that's super loud. All right, guys, we're gonna head out. All right, have my dad's beer bottles. We have to actually take it in, the empty ones, to get it filled. We're gonna take this back. Next, I loaded his water, and hopefully the video is not too long. I think it's gonna be long, but we're gonna go do this errand still, and I'll just stay here and you'll see what's next. So we're here now at Soriana. My dad's here actually picking up some money. We ended up going to Home Depot, but it was kind of a little bit messy, so I wasn't able to record. But we picked up my brother's, it's a solar heater, and so we're gonna go head back in a bit to pick up a natural gas tank from my house and the electrical cables that you just have to go back. He needs to get some money. It's better to pay cash because over here they'll charge you 2 or 3% if you use your credit card. So that's why he came to get cash. We're gonna walk into Waldo's here and pick up some gadgets. I'm looking for like a fishbowl, and this would be like your 99-cent store kind of thing. And look for something like here. I think I'm gonna buy something here. I'm gonna pick this one. Be better. So that's about $2.50. We're coming to see if I can pick up my ID card, which is INE. I can't really get close to it. It's a federal building, so I can't record. But this is where you would pick up your voter ID. Lunchtime. Pretty empty right now. I think it's mostly for dinner here. These are the prices. For example, I just seen a T-bone steak, $169. It's not even $10. Pretty cool here. Yeah, it looks good. ¿Mira? La arrachera. Y T-bone steak. Handmade tortillas. Thing into a taco. Look at that. Fat boy. Well, that meal cost me 430 pesos. What's the tip? 500 pesos. So like roughly about 25 bucks. It was really, really good. And this place is called the... ¿Cómo se llama aquí, jefe? Ahí dice Asadero Espinosos. Los Espinosos. So now we are going back to the ferreteria, which is basically like an Ace Hardware, if you want to say. Let's go para adelante, huh? Okay. going to be over here. I'll show you guys right now. That's where we're going to pick up the electrical cable and some other things, and the gas tank. This is the actual like warehouse of the ferreteria. They actually are coming to us instead of going over there, so have to reorganize all this stuff. So this is it. 180 liters. Should be more than enough. So now we're headed back to the ferreteria because the guy who was supposed to bring the cable didn't bring it. So I'll get to actually show you the outside of the ferreteria. This is the actual ferreteria. It would be like an Ace Hardware. You buy things here. Alright, we're done there. Now we have to go back to INE and try to pick up my ID. So I'm walking back to the INE. This is what they gave me on a piece of paper. Because earlier they didn't have them ready. But to be honest, it's kind of fast. I came on Monday and they had it ready for Friday. So this is your INE card. You need this to be able to vote in Mexico. And I'll explain a little bit what this is for. So, what is the INE for? It's kind of crazy because in the United States, you know, in Trump's time, he wanted to do a voter ID. Well, most places have voter ID. The United States doesn't. But here in Mexico, you need a voter ID. So the INE is basically the voter ID. But the voter ID is also helps you as your ID. Like if, for example, in California, you have your California ID and your driver's license, which serves as an ID, and then you have your passport. If you have a passport, you can use your passport as a form of identification. So in Mexico too, you can have your passport, Mexican passport, and your INE over here, which is tus credenciales, what they call it here. Why did I do this time? I haven't done it since never. I never felt like I needed it, but this time around when I was passing through the border in TJ, I've always used my old birth certificate, like from 1988. That's an old one that my dad made for me. And the person at the border was saying, hey, this is the last time we let you come in with that birth certificate because it expired. And I'm like, how does a birth certificate expire? Well, in Mexico, your birth certificate expires. Your certification of birth certificate. So I don't know how that works exactly, but it did. So we went to get our birth certificate. Earlier the week, we went to apply for my ID on the Monday, and then today's Friday. I finally got it today. So everything that you've seen on the video is just a section of the day. Of course, you're not going to be doing this particular thing in a day, but maybe other things. Just for a note, you can only get a INE if you're a citizen. Okay, so just I'm not sure exactly how you would do it as a foreigner. I don't think you are allowed. You just use your passport or your residential card or your visa. That's what you'll be using as your ID. But as a Mexican, you can use your INE as your ID, which is a lot easier for a lot of things here in Mexico. Open a bank account and all that stuff. So, all right, that's what it was for. I still got about an hour to get to Chapala, so still got half a day to go. So stick around, guys. I almost forgot. We're picking up my dad's beer. For you beer fanatics, check this out. This is where you get the best deals, I think. Look at that. Yowzy. finally headed back after the beer run, literally. My pop's beer run. La cheve, señor. I was asking how much they are, and there are 333 pesos each. So that's less than 20 bucks. That's like more like, I think like 16, 17 bucks. So what is that for 24 bottles? About 75 cents maybe a beer, something like that. Really roughly calculating. I don't know if it's cheap, but it sounds cheap. And then he bought like tequila. Supposedly, I think in United States he says cost 30 bucks. In here it was $15. But that's like a warehouse kind of place where you can find it cheaper. Alright, so I still have ways to go to the day. If you like this video, continue to stick around. I never done a video like this where it's a day in Mexico. A day of life in Mexico. It's a tongue twister. Say hi to my pops. I think he's sleepy. You sleepy? Are you sleepy?
Sleeping.
Sleepy? He needs a nap. So this is the sucky part of coming so late from Guadalajara. It's not like you have like freeways. These are mostly like highways with lights. Right now I have to do like a U-E. I have to go towards Guadalajara on this one, and then get on the bridge to turn around, and then go to Chapala, and then it kind of opens up. But all this traffic, it's not as bad as California, but it's close to it at this moment. So right here is, it says right there, Retorno Chapala Aeropuerto. That's kind of the only way to go back. This truck's broken right in the middle, or right at the entrance. And that's what's making more of a traffic than usual. And so this is the return. I'll complete it so you guys can see it. And this will take you back to Chapala. I don't know why I don't have like a ramp going from the Periférico to Carretera Chapala. But they don't. And so this is the way back to Chapala. We're finally getting back to Chapala. This is the cornfields, really nice. Over there you have some agave fields. More and more fields are turning to agave instead of cornfields. But this is actually the way to Chapala. It's been so far crazy. The traffic was pretty bad. There was 2 accidents. The one I showed you on the turn, and then that was an accident. That was a stolen vehicle. And then on the way this way, there is a accident. Looks like the guy really rear-ended somebody pretty bad. And you know, it's only 2 lanes, so the guy took basically almost both lanes, so people are just going around them to the left and to the right. This smaller lake here, it's called Islihuacan de los Membrillos. I think I butchered that one up. But it's this lake stays pretty full basically throughout the year. It does get lower, but that's another lake around here. This is basically going back to Chapala. It's still Islihuacan de los Membrillos here, and then you'll see a sign that says Bienvenidos a Riviera de Chapala. So this is
El mejor clima del mundo.
El mejor clima del mundo, the best climate of the world. I think it's called second best. I wonder what the best would be, but look at how pretty it is as you enter the mountain to get to Chapala. Still going up to the mountain, and then right here is where you see Bienvenidos Municipio de Chapala.
El mejor clima del mundo.
El mejor lugar.
El
longer because I really want you guys to see. I always tell my dad this is, you know, there's a part over here where I call it my favorite turn. And it's coming close where you can see the lake right here. Look at, I don't know if you can appreciate it over the video, but right here you can start seeing the entire lake. I told my dad it'd be nice to have like a viewpoint or something. The trees are covering it right now, but right now, at least through my point of view, or my view, I can see it. So I can't drive and actually point with the camera. So we're finally back to my pops. Man, it's been a long day, but it's been a good day actually. I'm gonna drop him off, and then I'm gonna drop off the things that we got for my brother's house and my house. I'll show you guys where that is. Okay, so now I'm here. I dropped off my pops. I'm coming over here to my brother's house to drop off his, that's his house over there. It's called Mansión Ramón. And I'm gonna drop off his stuff. Continue with my day. Alright, finished packing there. Now I gotta go to my house. And this is one of the guys, builders are. Hola! Bien, bien. ¿Escuchaste el ruido o algo? Well, this is my road to my house, which is still needs to be done. Look at all the greenery on the sides. The road's a lot wider, it's like twice as wide as this, but it hasn't been fixed yet. Right, this is my house. So I gotta open that again. Remember this morning I had to close it. Now I have to load up the dirt. I have to load up the dirt now. I'm gonna offload this later. They're heavy because it got wet last night. But I think I'm gonna take a break now. All right, I took a small break. I think I needed it. Old man nap. But I'm gonna actually put in my pops. What I plan to do is just to hang out with him for a little bit. And then maybe go eat, come back, and then that will most likely conclude a day of life in Mexico. I'm hoping you guys enjoy it. So I'm gonna head out to my pops. All right, I have to take down the water. I already took 2 of them in, and then did I lock myself out? I have to take in the beer. All right, got my phone. And usually we just kick back right here after I've loaded everything. And Shelly's right there. ¿Qué es lo que va a hacer? Dile al público. ¿Qué vamos a comer?
Carnita.
¿Carnita con frijoles?
Carnita con frijoles fritos.
So this is what we do just after a long day, just kick back here. It's really nice.
Salud.
Oh, my dad says salud.
Salud.
Alright, so my pops and I have been out here just chatting about a lot of different things, which is cool. Now we're gonna go in there and eat a couple of tacos, and then maybe after that we're gonna call it for the night. Stick around a little bit more. We're almost done for today. ¿Vas a echarle carnita?
¿Está buena? Sí, ¿verdad? La mano la das.
Well, I think that's it. That's pretty much a day of life in Mexico. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Pretty tired. It's about 9, maybe like 9:15. It's kind of crazy out here too. It's like thunder, and yesterday was really windy and rainy, crazy windy. So it'll be a nice rainy night. And so I got home to my dad's at 9, and then back home at 9. Probably not really typical, but at least it was typical for me. That's how it's been all week. So thank you guys for watching my channel. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and give me a big thumbs up, please. I think this is going to be like an editing nightmare. So God bless you guys. Till next time.